You can now use lists as a destination for your blocks. This is useful for things like sending emails to a set of customers that meet your criteria in a database or a Google Sheet, or even assigning tasks to coworkers and internal customers. To get started, let's walk through an example. So in this case study, we are going to pretend we're an apparel company that wanted to email a sample of customers to 3 PMs, and each PM should get a sample of customers from a different channel. So the example table looks like this. So the user has a channel, which can be like referral, Twitter, organic, things like that, an email address, and created on last name, first name. The PMs are in this spreadsheet, so we're actually going to use Google Sheets as a source for this block as well. And from here, we want to create a list block and an action block. The list block will be the block that you want to iterate over and kind of loop through for the action block to take action on. The action in this case is going to be sending an email, but it can also be things like sending a Slack alert or adding rows to a Google Sheet. This list block is just going to hit that Google Sheet and grab the rows that we already looked at. So here you can see the query ran and it pulled back the 3 rows that we already saw on the sheet. We selected sheet as the source here, and for parameters, we're using a sheet, which is email list, and then it's grabbing the spreadsheet, this sheet, and email params. This sheet, email params. Jumping over to the action block, here we are going to select our database as the source because that's where the customer information is sitting. For the destination, select email, use a block, and select the block from a block list. This element here will be the key to send the email to. So in this case, we just labeled it email, but it can be anything, and this autocomplete will be automatically populated from the block. Next, you'll want to add the parameters to the query. Open double curly braces and give the parameter a name. So in this case, I'll name it channel, and you want to give it a default value. So I'll default it to organic. This will be overwritten as the action block loops through the list block. You can also give a default for the email address. If you don't want this default or sort of audit email sent, simply put NA here. We'll now run the block and check our email. So you can see here, I was assigned to Twitter as a channel. And if I jump over to the other inbox, Jim was assigned to Facebook. We think this can be a really powerful tool to automate workflows in your company. If you come up with any interesting use cases, we'd love to hear about it. Please drop us a note, and thanks a lot.